6.4不该被遗忘，纪念每一个为自由倒下的人。西雅图中国民主联盟成员于中国城浩然亭举行6.4纪念大会，悼念1989年天安门事件牺牲者，坚守真相，延续自由民主的呼声。
36 years ago, the Chinese Communist Party regime killed at least 10,000 people overnight, even though it was millions of people in Tiananmen Square, in Chang'an Street, and everywhere in China, over 400 cities.
Thanks everybody for coming out here. It's a very important thing that people remember what happened there. And I notice many of the people here wearing the t-shirts. On the back, it talks about ending one-party protest. In the famous picture right here was one man, one person, standing up against a column of tanks, standing up against the whole army, but doing it peacefully. He did not attack. He merely tried to resist the tyranny of that awful government. Remember that when you gather here today, when you go from here to other places, it is peaceful resistance that ultimately changes hearts and minds of people to understand what real liberty means, to understand what real good government and good lawful.
Today that evil is still here, but it has changed faces and it has changed methods. You can have a government that gives you your rights, but that same government can take those rights away from you. Now, I'm a member of the John Birch Society, which was formed in 1958 to warn people about the dangers of communism. Now, if you remember back in those days, there was a senator from Minnesota, I believe, Joseph McCarthy, and he tried to warn his fellow Americans about the infiltration of communists in our State Department, in our Department of Justice, in our Congress, in our media, and even in our White House. Now remember, that was back in the 50s.
Communism and socialism can never work. Communism is a poison. It's a poison. Wherever it lands, it brings repression and misery. Is they sway the poor to believe that by redistributing the wealth, taking wealth from the rich to the poor is going to be their save them. No, it makes matters worse because now everybody's poor. The less better to those who are more better off. And this is at the core of the control. In America, we are different. In our system, hard work is rewarded. Doing good is rewarded. Helping others is rewarded. We have solidarity, not class conflict. We are united. However, in the recent period, we've had some very bad policies, and they're trying to use that to create class conflict. They're doing it to our children. They're instilling hatred in people. And that is what they're trying to do. And they're going to try to use that to impose, that hatred is being used to impose upon us communist system. It's been coming on for a long time. It's been seeping into the, today the mask is being ripped off of the supposed great progress that China has made. It's not really great progress when they suppress their people. Today, the mask is coming off. The soft power of the Chinese Communist Party, which has been using soft power all over the world, that is starting to change. Now that we have a nation which is growing to try to solve its problems and make it and make America great again. We now have the potential. We now have the potential to rip that mask off of China. Okay, so this event here is very important because it keeps alive the truth. And the truth is now going to become far more important.
8 years ago, I made all my comments in remembrance of the 1989 massacre. I expressed my sympathy for the victims and I believe in democracy.
講返我哋香港2019年嘅反送中運動，我係親身見歷者，都仲係繼續喺度迫害緊。喺呢度我就唔想多講啦，因為最近呢2日都仲係捉緊嘅黃之鋒，反覆控告佢同一類型嘅罪行。我哋唔應該對佢任何改革嘅期待。共產黨只有一個途徑，就係要推翻佢，用武力推翻佢。
我们今天站出来，告诉美国人民，他们中国共产党不代表我们。
以西方为首的国际社会对中共的行为进行强烈谴责与经济制裁，还有政治制裁，但是这并未动摇中共政权的根基，并未使他们做出进步性的改变。
我们在从长城防火墙的封锁对抗过程中，也提高自己的翻越防火墙的技术。
年我才4岁，没有经历，但不能装作一切从未发生。今天我是母亲，更懂失去的重量。
It is a day of warning, a warning that authoritarian regimes will go to any lengths. Tanks, guns, censorship.
And I want you guys to know that you're not alone. You know, if you say something against China, they can silence you.
So all the foreign press corps is there to see him. If the foreign press corps wasn't there, we wouldn't know about this. Or not to the degree that we know. Many of the images today were captured by foreign press. This image, right?
When you feel like giving up.
you